Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this logo's having trouble. This is really fuzzy. It's not going to trace where the flip. I've already done it. I was not going to make a video. Then he asked me how I did it. My suggestion is take your logo and Control D and move it out of the way so you won't mess it up. So we can have a copy. Now, I only want this logo, and you can see how much the bounding box is. There's a bunch of white behind there. I'm going to zoom in because I just want this part of the logo. So with it selected, and that's a big deal to make sure it's selected so you can crop it. And I'm going to try to crop this guy equally around so it'll center. Then I'm going to go to crop and see, by having it selected, everything went away but it. I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. All this logo is a bunch of circles and rectangles. So I'm going to get the Ellipse Tool. I'm going to hold down the Control button, make a perfect circle, and I'm going to hit P. I'm going to grow it from the outside using the Shift tool. Now, it's not perfectly in the center. So either that or the logo is skewed one way or the other. So we're going to take just move the logo, skew it out a little bit. Control D and make a duplicate of that, and then hold down the Shift key to make a perfect circle the same size. The Shift key is going to help me grow it from the inside. Control D, and I'm going to make another circle, and it just happened to stop in the exact right spot where I needed it. Now I need two lines right here. So I'm going to take a 2-point line, start it moving, and hold down the Control button. Start it moving, hold down the Control button. That looks a little crooked. Start moving and hold down the Control button. What that does, it helps you draw a perfect line. Now we can actually take away these lines right here we do not need, so they won't enter. And it must have not been all the way because I got my circle, and that looks good. That point right there isn't touching, so I'm going to grab the Shape tool, and I'm just going to extend that down. Now I don't need this part, so I'm going to delete it. Still got that circle. This one must not be touching. Tell you what, I'm going to go past both of them. Now let's take the virtual segment delete key and delete that. There we go. That's what we wanted. Now I'm going to take the rectangle tool, and I'm going to draw a rectangle from there to there, making sure it goes past the circle. Grab another rectangle tool and put it there. Put it past. We need one more rectangle. Well, two more. We'll go there. And I'm not taking a lot of time for the video. Now we need one more ellipse. And I've already kind of messed up those two, so I'm going to just holding down the Control button, hit P, holding down the Shift key, making it grow from the inside. And it's a little bit skewed because remember before, so if I would have made the copies, I wouldn't have had to do that. Now we're going to take our virtual segment delete key and delete those lines. And I'm a little bit off right there, so you need to kind of take your time. Draw another circle for the inside of the wrench. Now we need to just delete some lines that we do not need. We do not need any of these lines. So I'm just dragging the virtual segment delete key down. I do not need any of those lines. I do not need that line or that line. And I'm a little bit off on my rectangle, but it's going to work. And I need that line. I don't really need to get rid of these across the top, but I am just for looks. Now, I think we got it. All we have to do is use the Smart Fill tool. So I'm going to nudge this down. And if I don't get the logo, I did. So I'm going to nudge it back up and over so I can see it. Then you kind of look, see if there's anything you really need. And I don't see anything, so we're going to use the Smart Fill tool. We're going to fill in the wrench first. Then we're going to fill in this red line, that red line. And really and truly, let's do this. We could have cut this line. Then take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. And voila, you're done. I would take this line and move it out of the way for a second. Then I'm going to select everything. I'm going to right click, no outline. But this one, I want an outline. I'm going to nudge it back and I'm going to make it a little bit bigger of a line and black. I'm going to go something like 2 points. That's too thick. Let's go 1 point, black, and pretty important, scale with object. So if you make this object bigger or smaller, so let's group it together, Control G, and then you could make this logo as large as you like. Now I did mess up a couple of places that would need to be fixed, but it's just trying to save time to make the video better, faster. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit. Thank you for watching.